is so special.
We'd like to welcome you all again to the world of vibration. Introduction to the nation, a revolutionary thought. Hear the sound evolve, expanding, changing. Most of the things that we saying haven't broken through your chatter, so y'all niggas still ego trip based in. Have not begun to taste the Kundalini wisdom bliss I'm dropping as a lyrical and vessel for the sages. Play this on your playlist. I like dope, but musically I'm transcending the physical. And don't blame me for the slang and the word. God writes these rhymes through me. I just listen to them. I'm just living, dude. Matrix-driven rules haven't fooled me, cause I still think abstract. And stay metaphysical and challenge what is really real and keep creating with the force to bring rap back. Not that it's a way, but everybody got something to say, so let me speak the opposite of what's hot now and make that hot, so it'll get exploited in the corporations. Only your back dudes who bite my style, and they can try again. I even been influenced by a lot of pioneers south to the east and west, but when a hot MC gets on a stage with a real MC, most of the time the situation gets hostile.
We vibrate at higher frequencies. Welcome to our world, an intro to evolve into a space where there is no thoughts, just moments captured. Here we go. We vibrate at higher frequencies. Let us up inside of your head. Just step inside our world of vibrations. Pump this from your brain to your jet set.
Time with a pad and a pen to dig within, in a world full of BS that we're living in. To my ears, music sounds sweet, it's in an end, so I stay pounding out tunes again and again. It's the 5th chapter, ladies and gentlemen, and I still got MCs on my dinner menu. Right late at night, this ain't Dave Letterman, though on second thought, I'm like a Letterman. So let the craft evolve, catch a little syndrome, shooting through your veins, vibrating through your eardrums. Used to think 30 years old, then the end comes. Now I feel like I'm just gaining momentum. Seen the world 2 times, all except India. About to vacate there when we finish this one. Work hard, though some still sleep, we won't mention them. In fact, they act as fuel for our engine number 9, Mike Lynching. When we're done with this, these songs are our pension. MCs are puppets, me, I'm Jim Henson. Take a squat, I'll get chopped by the henchman. City, town, state, arena, or convention. Please believe these the G's that ease tension. Rocket and F said it's a marathon, so song after song we keep on inventing.
We vibrate at higher frequencies. Welcome to our world, an intro to evolve into a space where there is no thoughts, just moments captured. Here we go. We vibrate at higher frequencies. Let us up inside of your head. Just step inside our world of vibrations. Pump this from your brain to your jet set.
Probably everything that he's doing, that's probably fine. Yeah.
That's more than we get a lot of places.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a monitor. Check. Check 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Check. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Checkity check. Sounds good. Check. 1, 2. Check 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2. I sound fine in the wedge. Sound good. Check. Check. That can come down, Matt, in the wedge. This can come down in the wedge. That's great.
Yeah. That's great. Hell yeah.
Check 1, 2. Check. All right. Can everybody hear me? Can you all hear me? Okay. So thank you all for being here. We appreciate it. We wanted to draw your attention to the back of your program. It has a feedback form. And if you wouldn't mind filling that feedback form out and putting it in that cardboard box over there, that would really help us for our next Punspoken event. We're here to learn. We want to know what went good and what can improve. So thank you all so much. And while you're doing that, please enjoy Jomo and the Possum Posse. Let's hear it for Jomo and the Possum Posse, y'all. Come on back in. Here we go.
Oh, thanks, y'all.
We're the well-mannered riders and we ride on the open plain. Unless it's private property, of course. In that case, we refrain. Delivering justice politely to each town. And wearing lots of leather, but always matching brown with brown. Well, we rode into Johnson City late one day. The townspeople were in a frantic state of, hey, whoa, hey, freaked out, you know what I mean? Little Miss Johnson said, Bad Bart has just robbed our bank. I said, we'll get him, ma'am, and oh, by the way, my wife baked you this cake. Congratulations on your daughter's wedding. I'm pretty excited for her. We're the well-mannered riders and we ride on the open plain. Unless it's private property, of course. In that case, we refrain. Delivering justice in a polite way to each town. Wearing lots of leather, but always matching brown with brown. And then I shouted it, that's right, boys, after you.
Oh, no, it's after you, because I went first the last time.
That's right, yeah, I'll go ahead.
Yeah.
We rode out west to the town of El Paso. That's pretty close. We rode to the beat of our favorite whistling tune. And we found Bart's horse, double parked outside the local saloon. We stepped into the parlor, accompanied by a hush. Hey, hush. Hey, guys, kill it.
Oh, you mean us.
We moseyed to the bar, and I ordered up a round of Orange Crush, because we don't drink on the job. It's part of our
we don't
company
do it.
policy
That's right.
sort of thing. Mm-hmm. Bad Bart was at the corner, no coaster for his goddamn drink.
But if he doesn't have a coaster, he's going to leave a ring on the bar. Does he, is that,
exactly.
He
We know
knows
that. We know
Okay.
that. It's 2022. Everyone knows it.
Yeah, they do.
And so I shot him down before he could blink. And I cleaned up the mess appropriately. And I tipped the waitstaff pretty well. I went with like almost a 40% tip.
No shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm normally like a 20% kind of
20,
guy.
Maybe 25. Yeah.
If it's good,
If it's good service, it's 25. Yeah, for sure.
And but in this case, I murdered somebody there.
You murder! I
And
forgot about
like,
the murder. Forgot about the
I
murder.
felt like with the Yelp, and especially Google reviews can't be deleted.
Oh my God! Yeah,
like
they can't.
So if somebody gets in there at the wrong time and they're like, "This great place,
it was
excellent
so great,
service,
so many murders,
lots of murders," that's going to be on the Google review forever.
God,
and that's
you're
not
right,
their
you're
fault.
right.
That's
that
our
makes
fault.
sense. So 40%.
Yeah, 40%. And then on the way out, I held the door open for this old lady. You'll think this is interesting, Jess.
Oh, yeah, what's up?
She knew my great-grandmother.
Really?
They were in a knitting circle together back in my hometown.
So weird.
And I was like, what are the chances? There's like, you run into somebody.
No.
There's like 3,000 people in the whole town. I was like,
That's crazy.
Of all places, at a murder scene.
Yeah.
I was like, sometimes I stop and think about it, and I was just like, it's a small world, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
It's, I don't know.
I don't even know how you do it.
Yeah.
Cause we're the well-man and riders, and we ride on the open plain. Unless it's private property, of course. In that case, we're afraid. Delivering justice politely to each town. And wearing lots of leather, but always matching brown with brown.
Oh, thank you. All right, thank you. We'll play another one. This is a big environmental rockabilly hit. The environmental rockabilly scene is big here in Austin, and it's one of our top environmental rockabilly hits.
My love is like styrofoam, baby. Baby, it don't decompose. Yeah, my love is like styrofoam, baby. Baby, it don't decompose. No, 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 no. Yeah, it's like a big old hole in the ozone, baby. It just grows and grows and grows, it grows and grows and grows and grows and grows and grows, yeah. My love is just like a plastic six-pack holder. Mama choking out a turtle in the bayou. Yeah, my love is like a plastic six-pack holder. Little baby strangling a pelican down in the bayou, yeah. I love all them little critters, but I straight up murder them all just to get beside you. Yeah, all right, check this out. Well, don't leave my love on the side of the road like a whiskey bottle, like a cigarette butt, like another band's handbill. Come on, adopt my highway, pick it up, bring my love home and dump it right in your landfill, baby, mama. 'Cause my love is just like styrofoam, baby, baby, oh baby, it don't decompose, no. Yeah, my love is like styrofoam, baby. Baby, it don't decompose, no, 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 no. It's like a trash can at a festival. Ooh, baby, my love overflows. My love is just like a trash can at a shopping mall. Ooh, you can empty it out. And then you get a new bag and you air fluff it.
Oh, you just move.
You know that move?
I do, yeah, that's the thing.
You put it in there, you walk away.
Uh-huh.
Swear to God, 10 minutes later,
It overflows and flows and flows. It overflows, yes. True, true. Thank you.
Does do that.
Hey, we're excited to be here at the Punspoken event. We like puns. We like speaking. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. That's too much.
It's too much.
It almost doesn't feel.
No.
Yeah, you're
For all,
trying
for
too
all
hard.
you guys on the internet, everyone was standing up right there.
I know.
Yeah.
And like 200 more people were here. And
Yeah. Just to clap and then they left.
then they go.
It was crazy. Yeah.
He said, I really like you. She said, yeah, but do you like me? He said, yeah, I like you. Do you like me? She said, let me see. Yeah, I like you too. Cause when you like somebody, talk to them like you like them, or they might not totally hear. And when they say they like you, you can be sure it's like true, cause you made it totally clear. He said, how do you feel now? She said, I really like you a lot. He said, yeah, but do you like me? Well, she fumbled with her dress and said, I really like you, yes. He said, oh, I see. Cause when you like somebody, talk to them like you like them, or they might not totally hear. And when they say they like you, you can be sure it's like true, cause you made it totally clear. And it's literally unreal when you literally feel like you literally totally like someone. So baby, what's the likelihood of a girl like you liking me? Because I think you're sent from above. Somebody like the likes of you, and somebody like the likes of me. Yeah, we could literally, or we could fall in like. But when you like somebody, talk to them like you like them, or they might not totally hear. And when they say they like you, you can be sure it's like true, cause you made it totally so clear. You have made it so literally totally clear.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Joe.
you. It's getting to be summertime, I think, pretty soon, right? Is it summertime? It feels.
Yeah, it's
Feels
very
hot.
close. Very close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to keep things topical, and
Yeah.
you know, feels like that's the perfect segue into this
No,
next
after
song.
today,
Is that,
for
you know,
sure.
it's- feels natural to start talking about summer right now. Well, when I first met you, I felt my temperature rising. Felt my knees go weak, felt my skin go dry. I felt kinda confused, started slurring my speech. And you said, somebody help this guy. Well, it turns out actually I was having a heat stroke. It was August in Texas and I was wearing a felt hat. But as far as I can see, it was the best thing to happen to me. If it wasn't for the heat stroke, we'd have never had this chat. If it wasn't for the heat stroke, we'd have never met. Well, you told me you were from St. Louis, and I said Barbasol, Purple Lightning, Illuminati. You said, someone get this guy some water, I think he's overheating big time. And I saw your face melt off your head and an alien inside controlling your body. It turns out actually I was having a heat stroke. It was August in Texas and I was wearing a felt hat. But as far as I can see, it was the best thing to happen to me. If it wasn't for the heat stroke, we'd have never had this chat. If it wasn't for the heat stroke, we'd have never met. Well, you put me in the car, drove me down to the ER. Turns out heat strokes, not great for your health. Ooh, but what we had, it was not a delusion. Unless...
No, it was. She was.
It was
the
a
nurse.
delusion?
Yeah, it was a delusion.
Damn it.
Yeah.
It turns out actually I was just having a heat stroke. It was August in Texas and I was wearing a felt hat. But as far as I can see, it was the best thing to happen to me. If it wasn't for the heat stroke, we'd have never had this chat. If it wasn't for the heat stroke, we'd have never met. If it wasn't for the heat stroke, I'd have never thought of that. All right. Well, we're called Jomo and the Possum Posse. I don't know if we ever said that, but I think maybe Matt said it. I don't know. But we appreciate y'all sticking around. A lot of times people say, hey, we're going to put y'all right after the awards announced, and then, you know, everyone leaves. But usually that's still more people than show up, like if we just say we're going to play. So we still take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. We'll take most people leave to come to our show.
No one showed up. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
We also get this a lot. Do y'all ever, I don't know, just in conversations and stuff, people are like, hey, do y'all ever just get religious and get kind of religious on people when you're playing songs and stuff? And we say, sure, yeah, if that's what you want. And they say, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
We want to hear kind of like heavy religious stuff.
Yeah. Most people are like, we got lots of beers, we got lots of wine. You guys get religious?
Let's get relig.
And we're like, yeah, hell yeah, pass that sacrament, you know?
So that's what this one is. You know, we're gonna get. If you don't want to have to go to church on Sunday or whatever, you can just listen to this song, and I think you're good for like a month or two.
We got you prayed up.
That's the way it works, I
Yeah.
think, depending on your religion.
Well, God said, here's a garden. I filled it up with food and drink and shelter, but don't eat that Granny Smith. And Adam said, you know me, Lord, I ain't one of them pervs, but could you maybe whip me up a little something with some curves? God said, here's you a woman, and I named her Eve, and she don't know she's naked, so maybe keep that up your sleeve. Snake in the grass, better watch your ass, don't do them dirty deeds, 'cause Satan's out there waiting, he's just sleeping in the weeds. Well, you've got to reading about that women's lib, and that's pretty progressive for a gal made from a rib. And then they got to talking to that evil little viper. Take a little bite of that apple, that ball had to pay the piper. Snake in the grass, better watch your ass, don't do them dirty deeds. Satan's out there waiting, he's sleeping in the weeds. Well, God said, even Adam, I beg your pardon, but I warned you once, I warned you twice, now get out of my garden. Snake in the grass, better watch your ass, don't do them dirty deeds. Satan's out there waiting, he's sleeping in the weeds. Said snake in the grass, better watch your ass, don't do them dirty deeds. Satan's out there waiting, he's sleeping in the weeds. Epilogue. Well, one night Eve was on Adam like a wired up jumper cable. 9 months down the road, out come old Cain and Abel. Snake in the grass, better watch your ass, don't do them dirty deeds. Satan's out there waiting, he's sleeping in the weeds. I said, snake in the grass, better watch your ass, don't do them dirty deeds. Satan's out there waiting, he's sleeping in the weeds. Yes, Satan's out there waiting, he's sleeping in, he's sleeping in the weeds. What time is it, Brian? How much time do we have?
9:26.
9:26.
So we got time.
Okay.
We have time for a couple more.
All right. This is
How much time do we have? Couple more. We're play till we die is what I just heard. I heard we play till we die.
okay.
We have time for that tonight.
Why not? You know, we never get to do that. We never.
Yeah, I mean nobody's ever told us
Nobody's
that
ever said play till you die.
specifically. Yeah.
People have asked us to die, but not.
Yeah, but not play till
They don't
then.
want us to play. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, this is a good time.
All right. All right.
How's the ice cream? Just thinking about it. I saw freezing cold. I hope. Yeah, froze is solid. All right. I was drinking some coffee, but the ice cream's good. Solid. We're the drink. We're the scoop. Coffee ice cream's good. Okay.
Am I on the right key, Brian? Over here.
For what?
Where are you in?
What are you playing?
All right. That's helpful. We like to try to make sure we're all in the same key. It
Right. We'd like to play.
doesn't always make it good, but it helps.
Yeah.
It's better.
We've
Yeah.
tried playing in different keys before, and it never really works out.
We've done it. It doesn't work often.
Well, little Annie was always making friends, and the best ones she had were the chicks and the hens. Mama, she said, my time's a ticking, I think I'll turn into a chicken. So she did. Packed her suitcase, grew some feathers, and moved out to the coop. First thing they said is, you gotta learn to eat bugs. We don't have hands and we don't have hugs. You gotta learn to scratch around in the dirt. Gotta have thick skin so your feet don't hurt. When you're clawing, when you're clucking, when you're laying eggs. When you're laying eggs, hey, hey. Well, she's a pecking and a kicking out in a run with the rest of the chickens. I don't know why and I don't know how, but Annie is a chicken now. Yeah, I don't know why and I don't know how, but Annie is a chicken now. Well, then Brother Ira said, I'm pretty fond of leaping and jumping and swimming in the pond. Long as I can stay away from the road, I think I'll turn into a toad. So he did. He moved into a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, hole in the ground. He said, I like the styling, I like the feel, I like being green, I love the whole deal. Now he hangs out by the water, tell you folks, I can hear him and not making music when he croaks. Beethoven, get it?
I see, yeah.
Toad the Wet Sprocket, and that Toadies song. I come from the water, hey, hey. Well, some people get jumpy when they see Ira green and bumpy. Well, I don't know why, and I don't know how, but Ira is a toad now. I don't know why, and I don't know how, but Ira is a toad now. Well, you know, Mama always liked being out in the spring, and when she saw such a powerful thing, she said, I didn't know you kids had it in you. I think I'll turn into a zinnia. So she did. Okay. Yeah, I moved out to the yard, made friends with the daisies, and a weed named Sheila. She had bees and other kind of pollinators, stopping by more than her old neighbors. They said, we don't want to meddle none, but hey, where'd you get your petals done? She said they're real, kind of magenta. This big old bonnet, I'm natural, baby. Woo! Hey, hey, Lord, Lord, Mama is a flower out in the yard. Well, I don't know why and I don't know how, but Mama is a flower now. I don't know why and I don't know how, but Mama is a flower now. And Daddy liked doing about nothing at all. When he saw Mama, he began to call, baby, if you're just gonna stay at home, I think I'm gonna turn into a gnome. So he did. Okay. Put on a blue shirt, he grew a beard. He's about 1 foot tall. No, he can't complain. He can't gripe. He's standing in the shade just smoking a pipe, living it up. He don't never get down except an old dog comes around, lifts his leg. Uh-oh. Leans in there, he's getting a little too close. Ooh. He's aiming at you. Look out, Daddy. Hey, hey. Oh, what you think of that? He's looking real good in the pointy hat. Well, I don't know why and I don't know how, but Daddy is a lawn gnome now. I don't know why and I don't know how, but Daddy is a lawn gnome now. Yeah. Well, Dog said I don't want to be rude, but I'm getting kind of tired of this dog food. I smell wine and I smell cumin. I think I'll turn into a human.
Wait, so he did?
Oh yeah, man. Moved into the house, started doing chores, paying bills, and sleeping in the big bed. He put on pants and he found a spouse. Dog's loving living in the house. At the end of the day, when his feet are aching, he cooks up a big old plate of bacon. With chocolate and plenty of grapes and sometimes a bone, yeah, just for old time's sake. Hey, hey, Lord have mercy. You see a little stink, it's a controversy. I don't know why, don't know how. Dog is a human now. I don't know why, I don't know how. A dog is a people now. Yes, a dog is a people now. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys. What I like is they caught the ending of that song.
Yeah.
It's a tough ending, but you guys did it.
A lot of people ask us to, do you guys ever get romantic? We say, yeah, man. Do you guys ever get romantic? We say, of course. Yeah.
I usually just say it right back. Do you guys ever get romantic?
Yeah. So this is maybe our most romantic song. Well, he told her that his love for her was like a Conway Twitty medley. He told her that his love for her was silent, but it was deadly. He said he thought he'd grow out of it. He thought it was just a phase, but it just flows out so naturally. He thinks he'll love her all of his days. He said, until the day I'm gone away and I'm knocking on heaven's door, till hell freezes over, till hogs start to soar. My heart's yours, honey, of that you can be sure, until farts ain't funny anymore. Well, he kept on working on her again and again and again. He would let his love out and she would always just hold it in. He tugged at the pages of her heart like they were some old manuscript, till she couldn't take it anymore. She finally she let one rip. A page, like a page. And she said, until the day I'm gone away and I'm knocking on heaven's door, until hell freezes over, until hogs start to soar. My heart's yours, honey, of that you can be sure, until farts ain't funny anymore. But one day she fell ill, and we all knew she wasn't going to last. He went to go see her, and she took one last breath, and then she passed. And while her memory was still lingering heavily all about, he leaned in close and laid one last wet one on her and just walked on out. A kiss. He said, until the day I'm gone away and I'm knocking on heaven's door, until hell freezes over, until hogs start to soar. My heart's yours, honey, of that you can be sure, until farts ain't funny anymore. He said, until the day I'm gone away, I'm knocking on heaven's door, till hell freezes over, until hogs start to soar. My heart's yours, honey, of that you can be sure, till farts ain't honey anymore. Till farts ain't funny anymore. Till farts ain't funny anymore. Thank you. All righty, all right.
Oh man, that's a true story.
Yeah.
It's a true story.
We didn't mention this earlier, but we were playing in, I think, Kerrville, and Brian here was the inspiration for the heat stroke song. He had a heat stroke.
That's true, I did.
And he went back to my house and he was acting really like he was really drunk, but I knew he wasn't. And then he tried to go to sleep in my driveway.
I did.
And I could have called like an ambulance or something, but instead, when the inspiration strikes, you go for
You
the
gotta
pen
write
and the
a song,
pad.
yeah.
You gotta get the song out because it doesn't come back to you.
I
you
did,
know what I mean?
yeah, because the beauty of it was
You can't get that moment back.
We're driving back, and I said, "Hey, can I just?"
Yeah, that's how it sounded. Yeah,
and I just go.
It's like a lot of pauses.
Can I just sleep in your driveway?
Yeah.
And he goes, "I have a guest bedroom."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Cool, that sounds better than the concrete."
Yeah, it was
like,
fun.
"Yeah, I'll
Good
do
times.
that."
He's fine now.
But
He's
I'm good. I'm good now.
Totally fine.
I
And
think.
pretty much.
I don't
Pretty
know.
much normal. I would
Basically
say.
back to normal.
back to his baseline at least.
It was like 12 years ago.
Yeah, that's pretty
it's
good.
fine.
So, how many of y'all came here to learn? Yeah. Thank you. Yes, because we are all
2 to
about
4.
learning, education, children and stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
they're the future.
the
I've
future.
heard.
We
I've
are
heard
about
they're the
the
future.
future.
Yeah.
We're not really living in the present much. We're pretty much only focused on that and dwelling on the past.
Yeah.
So we feel like education is one of those things. So this is sort of a safety number. It's like educate everybody about safety. And it's one of the most interactive songs we have. You can kick along.
I was going to say, do you guys have feet space to just do that?
If you got foot space, or if you don't like the person in front of you, you just kick on the parts that Brian kicks on, and you should figure it out.
Together, we'll do that. I might go that leg, but you guys got it.
Yeah, whichever leg is acceptable. If depending on if you're right-legged or left-legged, just do your thing. There's no judgment beyond what we've already done so far. So just get into the moment.
If you don't do it though, there's some judgment. Like you have to kick.
Yeah. Kick along.
But just choose a leg.
Late night, about 2:45, he was up late, watching a little bit of that late night TV. Saw something that he couldn't believe. Picked up the phone, called the 1-800 number, got a package in the mail. He opened it up, sliced himself in the jugular vein, and he died. That's why you don't mess around with the Ginsu, cause it'll slice, dice, chop, and then mince you. Get on the phone and call up all your friends who haven't heard. You don't mess around with the Ginsu. Ha! He came home one day on a Sunday and decided he was gonna go play in the yard. But his mama said no. But he did it anyway, and when he leaned in close to get a good look at the ripple he seen in the pond, an alligator jumped up and bit him, and he died. No! That's why you don't play outside in your church clothes, cause your mama don't wanna have to wash those. Go cut your own switch where the birch grows, don't you know? You don't play outside in your church clothes. Ha! Those are for church only. Hey, Jess.
Oh, hey, man, what's up? Over here. Oh, to your right, yeah.
Oh.
How's it going, dude?
He's over there.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell everybody about that terrible thing that happened to you?
Y'all tell them. The neighborhood kids had a birthday bash. There was great entertainment, but not much cash. There was a blindfold rope and a baseball bat, and they were like, here you go, kids. Go have fun with that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Spider-Man swinging up high in the sky. I took my best swing, but I swung too high.
Hit my friend Tito in the face.
Yeah.
Cracked his head open.
Then what?
He went to the emergency room, and then he died.
Now-
That's why you never play with a pinata. You better off staying at home, spending never so tired. Now swinging the bat like Jorge Posada.
Stay away from pinatas, and you don't mess around with the Ginsu. It'll slice that chop. It's gonna melt you. Get on the phone and call up your friends who haven't heard you don't mess around with the Ginsu. Ha! Safety. Oh! Thank you. Unfreeze. Unfreeze. That's our code. Unfreeze.
Cool.
Thanks. Well, we have time for a couple more. If y'all want to, do y'all want to hear an educational song again? More education? A lot of y'all said you were here for the education, or do you want to hear? I mean, what are y'all here for?
I don't know how many people are liars out there saying they were here for education.
It seems like, yeah.
It felt like they were pandering, maybe like a little bit to us.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And that's fine. I mean, most people are leaving now anyway. It's like 1, 2, 3,
those
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Those people aren't here to learn.
Which is like 8 of 12.
Now we're
So
getting some really good ones.
everybody else that wants to stick around, that's cool. We appreciate it.
Here? Yeah.
Thank you. That's great. You're the best.
Okay.
It's our first
clearly,
time here as well, so
the
we
more
get it.
educational songs we play, the more people leave.
I think it's the educational numbers that people are like, get the hell out.
I think that's our problem. Yeah.
That's
the
probably
one and only problem.
That's probably
Yes.
the only issue that we have going for us tonight is the educational numbers.
Yeah.
Everything else seems to be going well.
Yeah. All right. We have time, I think, for a couple more.
Gospel numbers, people stuck around. We said education, and they're like, no, I'm out.
Too
I'm
much.
out.
A bridge too far.
Yeah, no thank you, sirs.
Well, he's tripled all of his exes over the last decade, and it just keeps on catching guff at home from the one who stayed. He needs to go someplace where the people, they won't judge him to his core. Familiar faces at the adult video store. Well, Tina's behind the counter. Mark is restocking the shelves. And then there's all of the regulars who regularly kind of keep it to themselves. Oh, but they all turn and wave when he walks in the door. Familiar faces at the adult video store. When here comes a first timer with a nervous demeanor. She's cruising round slow with her eyes down low, hoping nobody's seen her. Yeah, but then somebody hollers out, "Hey, Janet!" And Janet just can't ignore familiar faces at the adult video store. Well, Tina is telling him all about this new arrival she's been eyeing. It's a recently released knockoff of Saving Private Ryan.
It's not that Shaving Ryan.
Yeah, that's
that's that one?
But when he sees the cover, his jaw falls to the floor. Familiar faces at the adult video store. And now Thanksgiving dinner feels like a big old awkward chore. Familiar faces at the adult video store. There's familiar faces at the adult video store. All right. Oh, thank you. All right, well, it's getting late, so we're gonna play one more if that's cool with y'all. Yeah, we're called Jomo and the Possum Posse. We want to
I feel like everybody that wanted to leave left.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I think we have,
I don't know. I'm getting some vibes.
fair enough. Like one
No.
more vibes. Yeah.
I think a lot of people are very polite,
Well,
but it's okay. And no, yeah. Anyway,
now listen.
Anyway, this is a song. If you're from Louisiana and you get offended easily, I'm sorry. You know that's
Yeah.
probably not. It's probably not your favorite song, but
Yeah, that's fair.
anyway, we appreciate Matt and Allie and the Punspoken team for having us here. This is fun.
Yeah.
And we'll see y'all around. Oh, well, I almost fell in love with a girl in Louisiana. Dancing through the Zydeco, but it was so loud I couldn't hear what she was talking about. She had a face like an angel. She had a body like a dream. Woo, and then I finally heard her talking. Oh, Lord, I was out, totally out. Because she said the day after tomorrow, we're going to go visit my brother over in my move. I said, what? I'm going to be that good enough to be going about your Buddha? Yeah. I said, no. We're going to head over to New Orleans, talking ready for the Mardi Gras. I was like, maybe. We're going to take that party to the big city, let me a casa bamboo, yeah. Hey, well, yes, I almost fell in love with the girl in Louisiana. Dancing through the Zydeco, but it was so loud I couldn't hear what she was talking about. She had a face like an angel, she had a body like a dream. Ooh. Then I finally heard her talking, and ooh, Lord, I was there, yeah. Well, the next thing you know, I started talking just like her. What? I thought to myself, oh, Lordy, what am I going to do? That's when she propositioned me to get into a pirogue with her.
Don't do it.
I said, that ain't fine by me, even if it's fine by you. Get it, bro?
Oh, by you,
Yeah, I
yeah.
almost fell in love with the girl in Louisiana. Dancing through the Zydeco, but it was so loud I couldn't hear what she was talking about. She had a face like an angel, she had a body like a dream. I finally heard her talking and oh Lord, I was there. So if you meet a girl down there in Acadiana, and you're thinking to yourself, she's hot, man, I might like to try this. No. Don't do it, man. The accent's a deal breaker. It's not worth it. Trust me. Although it might be worth a quick roll in the hay if she got the laryngitis. Because she's going to say, day after tomorrow, we're going to go visit my brother over in my move.
What?
I can feel that good enough to be go about your booty, yeah?
No.
I'm going to head on to my best talking ready for that Mardi Gras, yeah? I'm going to take that party to the big city. Lafayette, Casa Bamboo, yeah? Hey, I'm in love with the girl in Louisiana. Dancing through the swamp pop, but it was so loud I couldn't hear what she was talking about. She had a face like an angel, a body like a dream. I finally heard her talking that ooh loud. Ooh, I was totally Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Hey.
Thanks, y'all.
Okay.
Yes. All right, fine. One more.
It's another educational number. We're gonna keep it. Clutch on the left, gas on the right. Brake is in between, now get your seat the right height. Wiggle that shifter loose in the middle. You better get a move on, come on and don't piddle. We're pushing the clutch, crank that key. And with your right foot on the breaker, you can release the E. Brake is in, come on, release it now. Up and to the left, you find first. But check that little diagram, sometimes that's reversed. And give it a little gas with a nice slow attack. But you moved your right foot, so now you might roll back. Ease off the clutch, start on steady. Find the friction point, hang out till you're ready. Come on, you're ready, now go! I will shift to the left, then we'll shift to the right. Shift it up and down till the shift feels right. Watch out now, you're shifting that much. You don't start riding on the clutch. Well, starting on a hill, you better be real quick. Cause you don't wanna start out in your stick. Way out in the stick. You stick in the sticks, yeah. 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 Hey. Now when the tag gets up around 3K, or the engine starts to revving like it's running away, you just ease off the gas, put the clutch on the ground, slide that shifter all the way down, back on the gas with the easy touch, yeah, slow and steady, slide out with the clutch. This part's clutch. I said now you're really rolling and the hard part's done. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth gear and you're gone. Hey, stay off the clutch when you're riding around. Mind the speed limit when you're coming to town. I like to shift into neutral when I'm coming to a stop. But you can downshift if you're on a steep drop. Drop it now. Dropping, stop it. Yeah. Well, we shift to the left and we shift to the right. Shift it up and down till the shift feels right. Watch out now. You're shifting that much, don't start riding on the clutch. We're starting on a hill, you better be real. You better be real quick. You don't want to start out in your stick. Out. Stick in the sticks, yeah. Stick out in the sticks, yeah. Yo, stick in the sticks, yeah. Yo, stick out in the middle of the stick.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you so much, Jomo and the Possum Posse, everyone! I just want to reiterate how amazing you guys were as an audience, and thank you so much for staying to the end. And just, this was our first event, so your comments, your feedback, if I didn't get a chance to meet you or personally come up and thank you, please just grab my arm or something, because I just want to thank you so much for being here and supporting us. And we're going to be doing more events. The next event is going to be in June, most likely. So I'd love to work with Violet Crown again, but I don't know. We sold too many tickets. We might have to go to a bigger venue, but I love them so much. So we have your email, so we'll be in touch about the next event. And if you didn't, we would love your feedback. Just be really raw and honest. I think we gave you that tonight, raw and honest and real and authentic. So don't hold back with just giving us your feedback and stuff, and you could win a free ticket to a future event. So thank you guys so much for being here. We love you. Have a great night. Be safe. Get home safe.
Think it's time for a change.